Good morning, everybody. Coach Scott here, Rock Steady Boxing Apex PT. Monday knockout, February 28th.
Yes.
Good. 2022. I got special guest Kelly's here today.
Good morning.
Yeah, and we got Everest up there hanging out with us as well. Just a few things to go over today, but one big thing. So to get through a couple things here to get started. First of all, those of you that came out to our Zoom social event yesterday, thank you. That was fun. That was a good time. Congrats to Kim for winning. Kim won the challenge. That was she gets absolutely nothing other than bragging rights. So great job, Kim. Just a reminder too, speaking of social events, social media, this is the last week for you to vote for our Coastal Virginia competition. We sent an email about that. You just click the link, you can go and vote. If you have any questions about that, let us know so we can get those votes in. Thank you so much for your support. Quick recap of February, now that February is almost over. February in the gym was focused on power exercises, power moves. So you guys should have some great resources from the power moves, but you will also get an email from me this week that has every single handout, every single video summarized on one email that you can use in the future. So you can save that email, bookmark the videos, whatever you need to do. Remember, those are just good exercises to have in your toolbox to practice at home. All right. And then reminder, this is the last week of our old schedule. All right. So same normal schedule this week with the 3 o'clock classes on Monday, Wednesday, and the 5 o'clock classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But next week is the new schedule. We're starting the new schedule where we'll switch that and have 3 o'clock classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right. And then the night classes will just be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. The 9s and the 12s don't change. Is that correct?
Yes.
So if you're in a 9 o'clock class or you come to the 12 o'clock classes, ignore that. All right. But if you're in the 3 o'clocks, make sure you're straight this week. Ask us if you have any questions about that. But also, to clear up the schedule and the scheduling process for classes, we're going to make a change on how we register for classes. So we are going to switch to a set weekly routine schedule, meaning that each week you will have the same 2 core classes that you come to. So some of you already come to a Tuesday morning and a Thursday morning class. That won't even affect you. Some of you already come to a Wednesday at 12 class and a Friday at 12 class. Shouldn't affect you. Some of you already come to the night classes. They're pretty much done. So a lot of you already do the set routine. But Kelly's going to talk for a second about our new scheduling routine and kind of taking that off of push press and making it easier for everybody.
Yeah, so the goal and the idea is that we're going to give everybody like Scott said, the same 2 classes week to week, and that will stay consistent throughout the year. We'll leave a little bit of room for, shifting, a little bit of leeway if you travel, if you have an appointment that, is unable to be worked around, things like that. It's not saying that you only get those 2 and that's it. You can't come if you miss it. It's not that sort of thing. It's just allowing us to ease the schedule a little bit. With a group as large as we've now gotten it, of course, there's room for error every week where we have sometimes people show up that aren't on the list, for instance, or somebody forgets to sign up and then they miss their classes that they need to come to. We have a lot of folks right now that are dependent on one certain time because of a ride or because of an existing schedule with other things, work schedule, things like that. So most of our people already, probably 80% of our group already is coming to what we would call a consistent set schedule. We're just going to go ahead and put it down on paper so that everyone has the same 2 classes for their week consistently. We're going to get rid of the push press schedule. It won't exist anymore. Nobody needs to go in there and do their stuff anymore. You will just simply know, okay, my 2 classes are, Monday at 3 and Friday at 9, or whatever the case may be for you. Those will be your 2 classes. We're going to put that information together in an email. Everyone will get their schedule. Again, for the 80% of you that have already been doing this, it will stay the same. What you're used to doing is what you'll continue to be in. We looked through every individual chart as far as people's history, you know, what classes they have come to. And you know, we know a lot of that as well for you guys. And some of you that were more sporadic or scheduled wherever, you know, you fit throughout the week, we reached out personally and kind of discussed that with some of you guys as well. So you probably already know that. But we're gonna try to piece this together. We feel like we've gotten it to a pretty good fit already. If there's something that you want changed or need changed, let us know, you know, immediately so that we can work on piecing that together to make it all fit. But again, we will leave a space available in each class so that if you have a conflict and need to move week to week, we will allow that to happen, and we'll have the space. But with that being said, we need to try to maintain each class being as equal in numbers as possible. So, you know, if you have interest in shifting anything, let us know. If you need to shift something, let us know. But our goal and our job in this is trying to level all the classes out, keep the numbers, you know, pretty evenly spaced, and eliminate the need for a push press calendar for you guys to do or for me to do, which I spend a lot of time on week to week. So trying to just trim that down. So
Yeah, so the why are we doing this? I mean, the quick and easy answer is to reduce the burden on you and us. And I think that combined will just ease minds. You don't have to think about registering for classes every month. You don't have to, I missed it, how can I fit in, or where can I come? You know, you'll be guaranteed your spots, and then kind of reverse engineer it. And instead of trying to worry about getting them, you'll have them. And then if you need to switch every now and then, we can figure that out. So it's, you guys are stressed out. You're having to forget your logins and trying to get in there and do this and do that. That'll be gone. You'll keep your push press account. You'll keep your push press account, but it will be used for membership tracking and that kind of thing. Information for us, like emergency contact, that kind of stuff. But there'll be no scheduling via that app. So it's going to make it easier for everybody. Again, Kelly was spending hours and hours each week, hours and hours every month trying to manage that. That just really wasn't doing anything, and it's taking away from time that we can put into the gym, into the clinic to provide better care, better classes, everything. So that's why we're doing it. Like she said, we pretty much, we've talked to a few people. A lot of you are already on set routines, so don't feel like we haven't talked to you because you've been on a set routine. So we kind of figured you're gonna stay on that. What's gonna happen, we're gonna send this video out about 10 o'clock today, all right? And then about 11 o'clock, between 11 and 12, you're gonna get a secondary email that's gonna have a link back to this video in case you haven't seen it. And it's gonna say what we're doing, kind of reminder. And then it's gonna have in there in bold and red, the 2 classes that we're gonna put you in. Okay, the 2 classes that we're gonna put you in. So if you see that, make sure it's right based on what you've been doing. Make sure it's okay with your schedule. And then respond back to let us know, that sounds great, put me in. You know, just give us a quick little yes, whatever, thoughts, review, whatever. Let us know you got it. So we can go ahead and start tracking this, because the goal is to not start it next week, but to start it the week after that, 14th or so, middle of week of March. Okay, this video is getting way too long. This week in classes, we'll kind of be bringing this up, reviewing it, because we need to make sure we get a check mark from everybody and kind of lock that schedule in. Thanks to those of you that have been flexible with this. But I think we're going to be able to keep everybody happy, help us grow, help us get better classes, manage numbers. There's a lot of good things that will come from this, a lot less stress. That's always fun. All right. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, let us know. All right, let us know. This week, same, push press is in there. Next week's the same, push press is in there. You'll see after that, I went ahead and already deleted out the classes. So they're gone. You might have signed up for them, but they're gone. That's done, just to keep it easy and not get confusing. But this week is the same as it's always been. Push press and same schedule. Next week is the new schedule and push press. And then the middle of the month, 14, 15, 13, something in there, St. Patty's Day-ish, will be 14. Will be the new schedule and the new set weekly routine. We gotta think of a fancy word for that. The list. Anyway, all right, so that's it for now. Vote for us. See you in class this week. We're doing some footwork and math. That always goes really great together. Congrats to Kim again. Thanks for Kelly making an appearance. All right, we'll see you in the gym. If you need anything, let us know. Remember, fight back, reach your apex. Take care.